Hello and welcome back to the Hourglass. All right, so I wanted to do a video that concentrates or focus more on what do we need to release on this full moon in Leo. I think it's a super moon, not too sure, but you guys could go on and research, do your research, always do yourself a huge favor and do your own research. Don't just take everything in that you hear, all right? So I took the liberty of using the Moonology deck, and what popped out was look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Pay no mind to Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. You may have a lot of Sagittarius energy in your chart at this moment. Maybe you're on a quest and an adventure for something geographical or spiritual, all right? But with this card, let's talk about it a little bit. So with this card, it's asking you to step back from what's going on in your current situation. Just take a moment and step out of the situation. Maybe you need a different perspective on what you're dealing with right now. Maybe you're paying attention. Maybe you're focusing a little bit too much on the details of the dilemma that you may be in, all right, your current situation. Now is a great time to count your blessings. You may need to take a mini break or, like I said, go on an adventure, all right. You may be getting distracted by some type of details. Hey, I feel like you're just paying too much attention on things that may not be too healthy, and it's counterproductive in what you need to do in moving forward. So what needs to be released is overthinking or overanalyzing too many details that's causing you to stay stuck or counterproductive. So it's okay to step back, take a break, take that vacation, take that adventure, and keep an open mind, all right? The ethers, the planetary energies, it could surprise you. I noticed my flame on my candle has been dancing ever since I lit it, so that's always a good sign. So find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much, all right? So some of you viewing might talk a little bit too much, or you're all about talk and you're not about action, and you may need to take a look at that, or this is somebody that you're connected to or you're tethering in energies that you really need to step back from this person or this situation, because it's like maybe you're being wrapped up or warped into some type of fantasy, and you may get your feelings hurt here because you're not seeing things for what it is, all right? Yeah, so like I said, this card is also reminding you that life is an adventure, and it's a big wide world out there to see beyond your own backyard, all right? So let's go into a more darker deck, and this is gonna help us to really pinpoint what we need to release, because the full moon is all about releasing. The full moon talks about forgiveness, it talks about results as well. So like I said, in previous videos, that Leo is going to bring in the feminine energies. So you may need to kind of like get in tune with your own intuition, pay attention to your emotions, your soul guidance, probably pay more attention to your body signals as well. So let's see, the atonement card popped out twice in the pre-shuffle, and if it pops out again, we're just gonna have to go jump right into it, right? So let's see, let me pull my chair up a little bit here. Sorry you guys, that's my chair. All right, so I hope you guys are doing wonderful, by the way. Beautiful souls, star seeds, tarot lovers, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by. All right, so what do we need to release tonight on this full moon? If you guys have your full moon rituals, you could go ahead and practice that as well. Use your bay leaves. Some of you may have flying papers or papers that you burn. Write down what you want to release: anxieties, worry, being codependent, too attached. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and burn that. Go ahead and burn it. Look up to the moon, to your Almighty, and go ahead and release those things that may be of a burden to you right now. Some things that you may be in denial as well. All right, so what is it? What do we need to release? One card, please. I hope. Thank you. So it says alone in the world. So right now, some of you may be feeling like, I want to say that you feel like you're an outcast for some weird reason. And maybe you're not seeing that you really do have people around you. Maybe you're paying too much attention on the things that make you different and not of the things that make you very similar to those around you. So stop paying attention to the negative for a few minutes and try to see the good in a situation. Hey, all right, because you may feel like maybe you guys have duality personalities with people that you're, or maybe you're outgrowing a situation. Hey, and you're paying too much attention on maybe criticism, constructive criticism for some of you. That's just off of intuition. So this card reads, in solitude I stand, in solitude I may shine. All right, so some of you may be waiting for somebody or something to come back around and you're isolating yourself from the world. And like this card said, it's a big, wide world out there. It's thing. It's so much things beyond your own backyard. So maybe you're isolating yourself a little bit too long and you're feeling a little bit lonely, and there's no need to. You need to bring some balance back into your life. We have the number 6 that talks about a time of rewards and benefits. It's time to revel in that moment. 6 also talks about balance and harmony within your love relationships or the love relationship with yourself. Some of you may be feeling very vulnerable at this time and you're not wanting to really push yourself out there. But again, you need to take a look at the bigger picture. Get into that Sagittarius energy and be more adventurous. Lift your energy, lift your frequency. You get what I'm saying? Some of you may let your hair go. Maybe you stop going to the salon because you're having financial issues. Try to recycle. That's not the word I wanted to use though. Use what you have. Put your hair in different styles. If you can't afford to make an appointment for your hair color or a trim or a cut, try to find different hairstyles that accentuate your facial features. All right, if you have beautiful blue eyes or green eyes or whatever anybody compliments you on, try to get some hairstyle. Again, do some research. All right. Some of you are needing to clean up your home. Maybe your home is a little dusty or the decoration is outdated. Maybe you need to go ahead and shift some things around in your home. All right. Some of you are longing for a desire or some type of hope in this solitude. But like I said, with the Sagittarius energy, it's time to see yourself as beautiful, whether you're male or female. It's time to come out of that silence, open up those windows in the morning light. All right. Take a walk, hang around some trees, get some fresh air is what I'm trying to say here, you guys. Somebody's definitely waiting for someone here. Or maybe somebody promised you that they will come back and it's been a few months. Maybe you guys have grown apart, or you feel like you're growing apart. You're paying attention too much on the details, and these two cards together is trying to tell you it's time to come back to yourself. It's time to be there for yourself. All right, so let's hop into the tarot. Let's get some name dropping here. All right. Yeah, so you may be dealing with a Sagittarius that travels a lot, or they're constantly shifting and moving. Their energies may be scattered, and you're kind of waiting or putting your life on pause for this person, and it's just not recommended to do that at this time. You're stronger than you look, and again, you may be codependent on this person's energy, and it's time to release that. Again, it's the full moon. Time to bring your feminine energies into the forefront. Time to let those Empress energies, because I do have the Empress on my station here as well, as a reminder to let things flow. I have the ability to create or recreate with the things that I have. All right, I am a frugal bitch. Yes, I am very frugal. So I like to recycle a lot. I like to repaint stuff. I just work with what I have. I have a very vivid imagination. I like to draw things out or be very creative before I create it in the reality. So step into that Empress energy and let things flow here. Stop fighting the forces here. Some of you are being invited to parties and you're turning things down left and right. It's time to accept. But use your discernment. Don't just pick anyone to hang around with, all right? Don't put yourself in harm's way. Some of you are feeling very conflicted with yourself. You're fighting between doing what's right, following what's best for you, or literally hanging on to a situation. But again, paying attention to too many details. It's time to birth new concept, new ideas. All right. It's very easy if you would just let it flow. All right. Some of you are still in bed. You need to get up. Get your frowsy self up and take a shower. It's Sunday. Make yourself a Sunday dinner. Invite someone over for dinner. But again, use your discernment, all right? Bring some balance back in your life. Some of you are held back by anxieties, by fears, stuck in the past. It's time to let that go. Time to release that tonight, all right? All right, let's see what's going on. All right, what is this all about? All right, so we have the Seven of Wands wanting to pop out there. All right, so Seven of Wands, like I said, you have, or somebody that you're connected to, you may be cross-watching for someone. It's fine. Just take it how it resonates. Time and energy is fluid. This could be past, present, or even future events to come. All right, so with the Seven of Wands, again, dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you may have repressed passion or aggression that you need to release. Some of you are being very defensive, and it's very destructive to the things around you. You are trying to hold your ground in keeping things or people at bay, but is it working here? Because he says alone alone in the world, and this card is telling you it's a big wide world out there. It's much more beyond your own backyard. It's time to lower your walls. It's time to lower or release that defensive attitude, because you're pushing away beautiful possibilities that's destined for you. You're postponing growth as well. Some of you feel like you're not stable enough to invite anything that's warming. It's all in your mind. There's new opportunities. Sevens talks about challenges, and it could talk about opportunities as well. And I definitely feel like you're putting new, fresh opportunities, ideas, goals at bay. And why are you doing this? What are you protecting yourself for? Are you holding on to someone, keeping yourself to yourself for someone that's out there living their life? All right. All right, so did you see how that flipped out? We have 6-6. That is a master number that's going on here. Is it? Yes, it is. All right, so see more fire signs here. Definitely maybe dealing with a fire sign. All right, so the 6-6 master number could talk about, again, having a transformation. You have these opportunities that's knocking on your door, but you're keeping them at bay, and what you're doing, you're locking out some type of wisdom and some type of balance. You are keeping yourself from harmony, from possible happiness as well, because of what? Is it because of this fire sign that left you lonely? We have the King of Wands coming out here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The King of Wands could talk about, let me see, what energy is this? Could be a Leo, Cancer, or Cancer, Leo cusp. And then we have Libra, Sagittarius. Sorry, I keep saying Sagittarius. So definitely some Sagittarius is in the house. Go and big up yourself, if you know what I'm talking about. So we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, energy with the 6 of Wands. It's time to move on. Sorry, the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords talks about moving on. I definitely feel for you, whoever is watching this, you're being urged to release someone here. You're paying attention to some type of fairy tale or some type of dream that you would like to happen, or maybe this person sold you a dream and you would like it to happen, but somebody became defensive, somebody became grumpy and not wanting what they said they wanted. They may have moved on and found victory elsewhere, or you're just not going to have a victory with this person. This could also be a family member. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be at your job. Maybe someone at your job is very defensive towards you, and you're trying to win them over with affections, with doing things for them. And it's like you need to step back, take a break, go on your own mission, your own adventure for a while, because whatever you're doing is causing you to feel extra alone in the world. And it has many other possibilities, many other fishes in the sea that you could get along with. It's time to move away from a situation that's murky, that's not allowing you to be happy. And it's like you're not getting the hint. Maybe somebody told you that. Maybe one of your friends told you, listen, you're not getting a hint with this fire sign. All right. Maybe you have too much passion and this is causing this person to be very defensive. This is making them feel uncomfortable. This could be another person that's doing this to you. Again, take it how it resonates. But whatever is going on here, it's making somebody feel uncomfortable and alone. All right. I just feel like somebody just likes admirers here as well. And this is why it's time to move away from this person, because nothing ever seems to pull forward with this person. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's time to heal and move forward in life. Again, I keep hearing the words, the world is your oyster, the world is yours, but you're getting caught up. This could even be a family member that you always try to cheer up, or they just have this energy that you feel like you always have to cater to, but it's just them. That's their issue. It's only so much that you could do. So on this full moon in Leo, you know what I'm saying? It's time to release that. It's time to focus more on your own emotions. It's time to sort out your own feelings. Maybe you're not even seeing your emotions and feelings clearly for this situation as well, for this dilemma. Maybe you need help. Maybe you need some type of closure. I don't personally believe in closure from other people. I believe we found closure in ourselves and we move on when we're ready. So even though the spread right now is saying that it's time to move on, it's time to move forward past this person, it's really up to you. Ultimately the choice is really yours. All right, but I do feel you guys have this mutual passion. It could be just a physical attraction, and this fire sign may be very intelligent, very confident, very sexy, or at least this is what they showed you. This may be also your personality as well. All right, this person may be very free spirited and fearless, where they don't feel like they have to suffer any type of consequences. So be very careful with people that you're dealing with. I did see the King of Pentacles there, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You may be an earth sign. All right, so listen up. You have already saw the red flags in this situation, viewer. You already saw the red flags in this situation, and you're choosing to stay alone. You're choosing to be in isolation. Are you thinking that if you show this person that you're down for them, that they're going to change their mind? Because they're not. They are just accumulating admirers. I don't feel like this is a love situation, but it could possibly be. You have a new opportunity that's at your doorstep, and it's there for you to take it. But you have to move on. You have to release. This is what this whole spread is about. What do we need to release so we could move forward in our journey, in our life purpose, to happiness, to fulfillment, or even to become stronger? We have to purge things that are blocking us. We cannot fight fire with fire, and it's a lot of fire here. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Pentacles, and we have Judgment, which could talk about sorry, it slipped my mind. This could talk about Scorpio energy, I truly believe, but I have to check. Yeah. Um, Another thing I need to say here, like I said, this could be a Scorpio Cancer. So we have Scorpio and Cancer and Leo coming up a lot, and Sagittarius. You saw a lot. You are getting the answers here. Maybe you have checked in with other tarot readers, or some type of life pattern. Some type of pattern is happening here that's very obvious, that you really need to move on from this situation. This could also be a warning card that trouble is coming with a very defensive person. So you may need to protect yourself. All right. Maybe you need assistance. Maybe you need help against somebody that's very problem that brings a lot of problems in your life, or they don't want to progress. Somebody here does not want to progress with somebody else. And again, you need to take a look at the bigger picture with this person. So this person may have moved on, and for some reason you feel very connected to this person's energy. Maybe they think about you as much as you think about them, but the point is they're not making any progress with you. Some of you, this could be some type of passion that you're not giving a rest. It's like you may be working on a project, and it's very it has you on the edge, and a lot of people are noticing that your behavior has changed, and maybe you're just focusing too much on what the solution or the answer is, that you're missing the point completely. And with look at the bigger picture, it's time for you to take a break. All right, step back from this project and look at it in a different way. Look at it as a different way. That's how you do it, right? Look at it as in a different perspective, right? Or maybe you need to get some more information about this project. But with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a strong possibility that it's a chance for this to materialize in your physical world. All right, this may bring some type of small reward, like cash, or some type of steady but small income as well. You may find success, but it may be short term, is what I'm picking up. I feel the need to say that you really need more information about this situation. You need to take a look at it more closely, but some of you are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about it. Some of you are very codependent on a situation because of lack of money as well, and this is why it's hard to move away from the situation. But again, you need to step back because you're not seeing all of the options clearly. Some of you have a lot of guidance and protection here that you're failing, or you're refusing, you're resisting to see. And this is causing loneliness in your life. So maybe you're pushing away a lot of assistance that's coming for you, or coming towards you, or being rewarded to you by the ethers, by your spirit team. I feel like some of you went into some type of panic attack because of some type of change or transformation with the Judgment as well. There's been some type of awakening, or there's a forgiveness that's needed. Some of you may want to reconcile with a fire sign, and you may need to forgive yourself for falling for some type of fantasy with this person. I feel like you need to come out of the box. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into a situation that you're no longer fitting in, or you have outgrew. So somebody may want to stay the same here, and you may be growing, and this person is not welcoming this progress. So it may be time for you to go on your own journey, and you may be very afraid of the unknown as well, and that's okay. You may be fearing that this situation may be out of your control, or you're just ignoring the call here to move on without this person. Again, this is a release spread for the full moon in Leo tonight. All right, but whenever this video meets you, it's for possible a reason, right? So let's get a couple more cards to see what's going on. Some of you are unwilling to learn your lesson with this fire sign. So you may be still fantasizing about a future with this person, but it's almost like they just wanted your attention. They just wanted your affection. They resisted progress with you. Yep. Seven of Swords. This person is avoiding you, viewer, or you're avoiding doing the right thing, or you're avoiding doing what's best for you because you're having hopes, or you're having faith that this person may come back around. Listen, if they come back around, they come back around. All right? If they come back around and it's the ideal timing for you guys to come together and build, or have some type of collaboration, great. That's awesome. But you still have to, and then we have 7-7 going on here. That's another master number talking about being that researcher. So you see what I'm saying? I definitely picked up in the beginning of the reading, that you need to find out more information about this person. Fire signs could be very mysterious. They have a way of showing you their best face when they need you to, but they also are very secretive, all right? And with a lot of Scorpio and Cancer energy, they may be very secretive about how they truly feel, or their true intentions, hey? And that's something that you need to get to the bottom with. That may be your closure, and maybe give you your final push to go forward, all right? But this is a very mucky situation, and that's because somebody's just all about themselves, all right? Very resistant to you. You could be asking this person a lot of important questions that you need, a lot of information that you need to get from this person, and they're just avoiding you. This could also be somebody that sneaks into your life, and maybe that's what you're so accustomed to. Okay, so we have a lot of angels that's going on here. Some of you are ignoring your spiritual gifts because of your loneliness here, because you feel alone in the world. Maybe some of you are needing to release this harsh judgment or feeling some type of guilt for who you are and what you stand for. The Temperance card showing up here. Somebody's very imbalanced. Somebody needs to stop doing something here. They need to purge something out here. They need to purge or stop this avoidance or sneaking around or this deceitful behavior or being dishonest. Somebody needs to be totally honest with themselves. Somebody's ignoring their calling here because of you just fixated too much on what somebody said. This person could have a routine of coming in and out your life, and you just have to use too much of your intuition to figure out where this person is coming from. Listen, if somebody's not being transparent with you, they're doing it for a reason. They're trying to keep you confused and stuck in place, or waiting in place, and you're truly playing into that. So I'm just now seeing 666. Now in a in the shadow aspect of 666, this person with the Six of Wands may be wanting to be seen at all costs. They just like attention. And this is something that you really need to this is something that you need to accept. So this person may say a lot of things just to get your attention, but it's really just pipe dreams. That's something that you need to really accept it. This person could be very exciting. They may be loyal where they're coming back and forth to you, but is that being faithful? You know what I'm saying? So with the Temperance could talk about Sagittarius energy again. So you're being prepared, or maybe in this alone time that you're preparing yourself to get back up on this journey to move forward. Your angels are guiding you. You're having a lot of life patterns, synchronicities, signs, symbols that's being brought to you about this situation, but you're paying too much attention, or you're over analyzing someone or something here that's keeping you stuck. You could even be deceiving yourself, self-sabotaging with the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Moon. Yeah, so there's a fear of the unknown. This could be triggering your insecurities. This could be triggering a lot of your core issues of abandonment. Maybe you're afraid to abandon this person because they have a way of guilt tripping you, or you just feel very loyal to this person when you should be very loyal to yourself. All right, so let me take a look at this Temperance again, because this Temperance is like speaking out to me here. All right, so yeah, I feel like there's a deep avoidance of conflict here. Maybe in the past you tried to talk or communicate with this person and it was very closed off, very defensive, and it's because you're triggering either things that they don't want to reveal to you, or you're triggering emotions that they don't want to feel. And I feel like this has been going on for a very long time because you feel alone in the world when you could get out there and explore your options. It's time to move on because, you know, you have good opportunities at your door. It's waiting for you to reach out and grab it. You're getting all the calls, hey. So we have another 7. This time it's the Snake. So, you know, the Snake could talk about being very deceitful, hey. Somebody's not being honest, hey, or there's danger. I feel like this person is dangerous. This is somebody that, I don't want to make it sound so cliche, but it's like a snake in the grass. This person may come off as change, but a snake is going to always be a snake. And this could also be indication too that this is a huge learning lesson for you. All right? But again, you may be ignoring the obvious here. When it says look at the bigger picture, you need to step back. You need to give this person a break. You need to give yourself a break from overthinking this person. You need to step out of your comfort zone. This person, you may be trauma bonding with a situation here that's not good for your health. That's very dangerous. You may be very innocent or very naive of the situation as well, being the peach in the back. And this person may be keeping you confused, running circles around you to keep you stuck. But it's a karmic cycle. With the Queen of Clubs. Interesting. So more fire signs. So we have the Queen of Clubs, and then we have the King of Wands. That is a marriage. That could be a marriage too, or you guys may just have a lot of fun together. This may have been a very fun relationship, very excited, a lot of passion, heat in the moment. But at what cost? Somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Somebody's being very dishonest here with the moon. This could also talk about the full moon tonight, that a lot of things are going to be triggered with the feminine energy in you. So a lot of emotions are going to be stirred, a lot of insecurities, and that's going to be your opportunity to release things that are holding you back from karma waters, from a peace of mind, from a new financial opportunity as well. So maybe you're distracting yourself. You're too focused on this fire sign person that you're putting off a lot of opportunities and rewards that's destined for you. And this person may be knowing that that's what they're doing to you as well. They're keeping you in a box. They're keeping you in some type of comfort zone. And it's all because of their own greed. All right. So time to release all of that shame, that guilt that's keeping you alone. Maybe you're always over apologizing, over explaining to this defensive person. And it's time to release that. It's time to pay more attention to your own self expression, your own willpower. Connect with the love within yourself so you could free flow. So things would start to flow towards you, because I feel like you do match each other's passion, but there's a lot of deceiving going on here. There's a lot of dishonesty. This person may also run away with your affections, your energy, your resources, and go and have this victory with others, you know? So they may be feeding off of you. This may be an emotional vampire as well. With the moon card here, you need to see things clearly. You need to step back out of your fear, out of your guilt, out of your assumptions, and look at what's going on here. And then we have the Star card to the bottom. So, you know, you're being guided here to move on past this person, and you don't want to let go. But like I said, if it's meant to be, you're going to meet right back up in a different path. So you may have to separate from this person if you feel like you should hold on to this person. You feel like you can't let go. Like I said, when you're ready, you will let go of this person. But maybe a lot of things are just not clear, and it's this person is keeping things that way. This may also be your energy. You're confusing yourself, and it's keeping you in a loop. Some of you have had dreams. Some of you have had major red flags. Obvious things has happened with this person or these people, but you're still choosing to deceive yourself. But you're self-sabotaging for things that are destined for you, with the Star card showing up here. And we also have the Six of Hearts with the 6 hairs. So it's a lot of sixes. You need to balance out yourself. You need to purge and heal. Come in alignment with your mind, body, and soul. All right? Because a lot of spiritual gifts here are coming to the surface that could bring you money. Maybe it's time for you to share this story with someone else so you could hear yourself speak about this treatment that you're receiving to release you. Maybe you're keeping it all bottled in by keeping yourself isolated, and it's now time to speak your truth. It's now time to share your story with others so you could have a positive feedback or even get assistance to move away from this situation. All right, so that's all I see in these cards today. Tonight, actually, again, full moon in Leo. It's all about releasing. So go ahead and write what you need to write down and burn that paper. Make sure you burn something else as well to clear that energy. All right, that full moon is going to stir up a lot of things that you're not wanting to accept. It's coming time to really look at what's going on here. All right. So again, a lot of deception, it's a danger. Somebody could be very false. This false person, they're not being completely honest with you, or this could be you to yourself. You're not being honest about the situation that you're in. You're paying too much attention to what's being said, to what somebody's saying. Again, this person may be in and out your life, and it's causing you to overanalyze things. It's causing you to use your intuition a little bit too much. That's causing you to be stuck. You're stuck on what this person is doing and saying. All right, it's time to regain some type of composure. The moon card showing up here, you could have blocked intuition as well. All right. So again, I hope that you guys did enjoy this reading. If you did, go on and big up yourself in the comment box below. Go ahead and leave your testimony. This may be a test, and you may need to share that testimony with others. We have a lot of 7s and 6s going on. We have 7 in the shadow aspect that could talk about needing money. And this is why you're stuck in a situation with a person, but you have to follow that divine magic. You're on the right track despite of what's happening. You need to listen to this guidance, this divine guidance that's coming out of the star. All right, this is your moral compass. As a matter of fact, this is your morality. This is what's best for you. You need to follow that. Yeah. So this is all about shadow work. You could call this a shadow work as well. Yeah. So, with that snake and that star, you have got a lot of obvious evidence or information about this person, and you're choosing to ignore it. This could have a very bad outcome or repercussion. All right. So it's some type of prophecy. Something is blocking you from a prophecy of yours or your purpose as well. Your vision may be blurred because of this very passionate, exciting person. This fire sign could be very sexy. They may be very intelligent and, still deceiving you or still being very dishonest. This person got you warped up in some type of karmic cycle, and they're blocking a lot of your hope, a lot of your spiritual gifts as well. All right. So I'll see you guys in another video. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.